So this should be the final stream of Final Fantasy After Years. And that will mean I will have completed the complete collection of Final Fantasy IV on the PSP. Whatever, Mountain Dew Camacho. I love that everybody had, like, food brand names in Idiocracy. Yeah, why do you keep saying brought to you by Carl's Jr.? Because I make money every time I say it. Yeah, their clothes were covered in sponsors. Dude, we might as well be there in reality. Mike Judge was way too lenient on society, saying that's what we were going to be in 2505, because that's going to be us in 2055. Alright, motherfuckers. Beating this goddamn game. Finally. I mean, I goddamn better beat it. If I don't, I guess more grinding, and then I'll beat it on Wednesday. But yeah, starting a new game. Right. No, not starting a new game. I'm finishing the game. Alright, so I got most of the party up to level 70. Kain, for some reason, takes 1,000,000 years to level up. At any rate. Yeah, nice. Does she even have Medio? Yeah, she does. It's funny I still call it Medio. You know you've been a Final Fantasy fan for a long time if you call Meteor Medio. Bottommost depths. What is this? Well, Rosa, that looks like a space anus to me. We appear to have reached its bottom. Actually, it's the posterior. Ass jokes. Gotta love them. Oh no, don't do this. Ah, good. Wouldn't that have been great? If... I'm finally at the point where, like, I think I'm gonna beat the game, and, like, then my PSP just, like, farted out on me. Wouldn't that be the best? All I had to do was cast Fire 1. I probably should have manipulated the moon cycle a little bit before I got here. Hopefully... I don't know. Problem is, when the creator does Holy on me, it's going to do a lot of damage. Because apparently white magic is especially good right now. I don't really care about doing lots of damage. I just care about surviving. Prolapsed it. Use Osmos on me. I need all that energy. Nah, it doesn't matter. I've got a ton of elixirs. Stealing Theodore's magic. Do I come to your house and steal your magic? Alright. I destroyed the creator's butthole. Good for me. That came from inside. It's butthole. Finally, the one responsible for all the stink. Well, that's lame, Sean. Stupid Twitch not twitching properly. I feel like Twitch probably doesn't like that I always stop and start my my streams. I know a lot of streamers will just have like a continuous stream, but like it's just so much easier for like editing purposes. To stop and start. Handle the duty. Hard to not lean into all these butthole and poop jokes. It is. Before you came back, the first phase of the battle with the creator looks like a fucking space butthole. And all the dialogue kind of reflected that as well. All right, so the creator decided that humans have not evolved to enough potential, so the creator is going to destroy Earth. Because he's a dick. Judgmental fuck. Imagine if a space butthole just says, you're not evolved enough. Well, you're a fucking butthole. Butthole. And you look like Droopy from Hanna-Barbera in this form. Don't give me that shit. Evolved enough to get ticked off. Basically sums it up for you. I hope Theodore does haste before Kane jumps. I didn't time that out very well. Oh god, no, why? Fucking knocked over my tequila. God damn it, I had very little tequila left. God damn it. Ah, fuck. God damn it. That fucking sucks. That fucking sucks so hard. Yeah, it is a fucking bummer. Tequila is too expensive to be wasting like that. God damn it. I blame the creator. Droopy looking ass. Well, before I spill any more, cheers. I know that'll bum Matt out when he comes back and demands to do a shot with me, and I don't have any fucking liquor left. Ruby, you're done. Done, son. You know, the developers were basically comparing the creator's planet with our own here. Prospered more than we could ever sustain until we consumed our very planet down to its core. I think it's funny that so many dumbasses complain about games going woke nowadays. Shit. Games have always been woke. I hate that term. Whenever someone complains about something being woke, I just want to punch them in the face. What, are you going to go home and after a day of work and watch Star Wars and root for the Empire? Is that what you want? Ooh, you were wet for 5 minutes, eh? I... Sorry, I just grossed myself out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he'll be mad at me. I'm mad at me. It is what it is. So I think in the fridge I have like a shot or two left. That was supposed to be for later. Man, I miss when weed made me feel good. I haven't been smoking any weed at all lately. Probably at least get some edibles. I feel like those still treat me well enough. Dude, that was such a good Simpsons episode. Think unsexy thoughts. Think unsexy thoughts. Golbez already doesn't have any MP. What the fuck? So I'll give him an elixir. I just realized I never fucking switched out Rose's weapon. I did now though, so she should be curing like a champ. I already beat the second phase. Do this. Do it. got this gobbledygook over here. Am I supposed to have crystals or something? Forget exactly how this part of the battle went down, but I'm sure... Okay, here we go. Ah! It's weird that it goes to a cutscene of Rosa's mother. You know, I never noticed that last time. Cecil and Kane, are they brothers? God, there are way too many fucking characters in this goddamn game. They really should have distributed them more like in Final Fantasy VI, where you have to make like multiple parties. What, I think there's like 20 characters in this game, right? At any rate, it bothers the fuck out of me when you... It, it reminds me of like playing Pokemon, where like you've been leveling up the same Pokemon throughout the whole game, and then like you get near the end of the game and all those Pokemon that you've been leveling up the whole time, they're kind of shitty compared to the later Pokemon, where it's like I hate when you like put in hard work into a character in a video game and then like all that hard work is for naught. But if like you had to fight this final boss in like each phase like you used a different party of characters or something, that would have been badass. Not that anyone wants to be Edward or Harley. I, I wonder what Harley is like as a fighter, like in in the higher levels. Like if I had a level 70 Harley, what would she be able to accomplish? Because if I remember correctly, she didn't even have like a special maneuver. She just used a whip, and I think she can like do study or something. Get shocked like General Leo? I doubt it. Yeah, I must feel bad that like all these characters like I haven't like put any time or effort into. And even when I was trying to utilize Cecil, like he was brainwashed so he didn't really do shit right. And then you don't even get to utilize Thessolia at the end. Like I don't understand that. Like I think I mentioned before, like I would have picked Thessolia over Golbez. I'd rather have a sage than just a strictly a fucking black mage, you know? But Golbez has flare and meteor, so the creator is a brainwashed Zemus, or brainwashed by Zemus. I think it would be the other way around. Well, I think it was the other way around, where the creator brainwashed Zemus. I love that music so much. Alright, so for whatever reason, you get 8 crystals. You don't have to use all of them, you just have to use one. I don't know why they give you 8. It's a shame that he does Black Hole so quick. Here goes Haste. wasn't paying attention to how much damage Kain did. Ah, fuck. I'm not sure if I should be using a double tech or just jumping with Kain. When I was grinding on my own time, I figured out that I was kind of wasting a turn by using the double tech, because I was actually doing just as much, if not more, with the regular attacks. I think in this battle, it might be beneficial to use the double tech. One good thing about using the double tech is Kain isn't, like, hanging out in the sky. Like, it's pretty immediate. Going on here? Weakness changed. Again, I wasn't paying attention to how much damage that shit did. It's okay, I'll put in some cure action with Theodore while Kain is in the sky. Let's try another double jump. Gotta pay attention to how much damage this is doing. Make sure it's actually worthwhile. I think that's worthwhile, actually, because I think Kain was only doing like 4 grand. I think Theodore was only doing like 2 grand. Rudy's probably dead. Oh, no. Good, good. Oh yeah, just a few levels that I've gained. I feel like I'm hanging in there a lot better. I can't remember how I was going about it before. I don't think my strategy has changed that much. I think it really has to do with those few levels that I've gained. Like my party is just a little bit quicker, and our defense is just a little bit better. Because before, it just seemed like he could do multiple hits on me before I could do anything. And it's feeling a lot more balanced this time around. Also, I was farting around using every crystal on him, which you don't have to do. I don't know why they give you 8. Why do they give you 8 crystals? That's so unnecessary. Right on, Sean. Well, have a good night. Hopefully, I'll see you on Wednesday. Seven was too few. But you only need 1. Oh, what the fuck was that? I just did 10,000 damage. You can break 9,999 in this game? Yeah, apparently you can break 9,999 in this game with a double tech. Quad 9s. I'm liking the one with the quad 0s myself. I mean, pretty much. Just to see me break 9,999 is amazing to me. Mini? Oh, good. Missed everybody. Missed me with that shit, bitch. As the kitties say. What does that say? Can't you in GF8? Maybe. I fucking hate Final Fantasy VIII. And when I was playing Final Fantasy X, my save file got corrupted and I never went back. I was actually, like, I had the save file on the cloud, and I was actually able to play on my PS Vita when I was at work, and then when I would come home, I would play on my PS4, but my PS Vita save file got corrupted. I was determined to win the first Blitzball match, so I did it over and over and over and over again. Like, it probably took me like 30 tries to win that fucking stupid-ass Blitzball match. And I finally did it, and then after that, after I beat it, like, there was a malfunction with my Vita, and I fucking lost the save file, and then I, like, got home and tried to bring up the save on the cloud on my PS4, and, like, it was still recognizing, like, before the Blitzball match. So I just never played the game ever again. I should go back to it, but there were a lot of things that I just didn't like about Final Fantasy X. I'm not big on the sphere grid. I really don't like that when you equip new equipment, it doesn't actually, like, show you a number increase. And that really bothered me, because, like, getting new equipment and just, like, maybe it's my OCD, but, like, just looking at that number increase, like, makes it all worthwhile. But yeah, I fucking hate Blitzball, by the way. I know you can... Oh, right. I know you can kind of cheat the system and get, like, the Ject shot, but I didn't know anything about the Ject shot on my first playthrough. Did I beat the game? Those words right there make it kind of... I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is... I'm gonna get into the last of my liquor. Cheers! Oof. See, I didn't have a bad strategy before. I just needed everyone to have 5 more levels. I can't use the transporter, huh? Right on, dude. Yeah, have a good night. Back on Wednesday, of course. What? So I guess it's not over. The creator looks like a fucking H.R. Geiger painting. I wonder if that's actually what this boss is based on. He's just like scooting out of the way. That was so weird. I wonder if I could have beaten the super bosses. I'm not going to worry about it because I didn't beat any of the super bosses in the base game. Maybe someday I'll come back to the complete collection and complete the complete collection. Oh shit. Now the mysterious girl is on my side? Man, yes, that was actually Fire 3, but these fucking mysterious girls have been giving me the biggest load of fucking shit throughout the entire game. Now all of a sudden they're my friend. Figures. Hey, thanks, lady. Alright, I keep getting back attacked, so I should probably switch my rows. Damn. just occurred to me that there are a lot of fucking floors in this goddamn moon. Is this asshole gonna be trying to fight me through every floor? This is gonna take a while. Child is the mayonnaise or marinade, whatever the hell they're called. Are they talking about Rydia? Like, are they all Rydia clones? Damn. I'm getting kind of sick of this. She's bringing out the big guns. Bam! The Maynard, or however you're supposed to pronounce that, just take herself out too? Like Tella style? 3 more forms. Is that sarcastic? Thank you all, like, thanks! Thanks for killing me, y'all. I only created you. Alright, I don't have to go through every floor of that moon. That's nice. My goodness. You get out of here, Rogue Moon, you dick. They kept the little cloned girl. Kind of a shame I decided not to use this girl. It's like I complained about Fusoya not being playable at the end, but this girl is a sage. She could have been like Flare, Kiraja, Flare. This girl being the bottom one in the middle, Lenora, I believe her name was. Yes, Lenora. Ah, ninjas sneakily hanging out with the E-Pops. I love emo Porum. Didn't know they had hair dye back then. Or bleach, really, because you need bleach to dye your hair pink like that. too bad I didn't utilize Palamon Porum more throughout the game. I really wish this game, like, I like the scenarios where, like, you're so focused on that character's scenario, but, like, once you get to the final scenario, it's like, you just gotta choose 5 characters. Like, I wish they could have orchestrated it better where, like, you're still utilizing all the characters. Because, like, I just feel bad that I wasn't utilizing all these great characters, because Palamon Porum are great characters. But I'm going to use Golbez over Palom, and I'm going to use Rosa over Porum. Ooh, Lenora came to see Palom. Lenora gave it all up because she was crushing on this boy. One of the other ninjas used frog on herself. And then there's Luca, Cid's apprentice, who is essentially the precursor of Sydney from Final Fantasy XV. So in Final Fantasy V, well, every Final Fantasy has a Cid, but in Final Fantasy V, they introduced Mid, Cid's grandson, and there you go. Apparently, they're continuing that with Final Fantasy After Years. I know Luca would much rather be with Palom, but at least there's Mid, right? As the kiddies say, he's Mid. I hate that term, Mid. Mid is better than bad, kids, okay? Mid is okay. Once you get older, you'll realize everything is shit, so mid is still pretty good. One of the other sneaky-ass ninjas. You know, I bitched about this game quite a bit, because, I mean, mainly because if you're not leveled up enough, you're fucked. And I mean, that's par for the course in an RPG usually. But it's like, it was just such a slog trying to level up 20 different fucking characters, where you were only going to use 5 out of those 20 characters. I feel like this game had an immense amount of potential, but it just wasn't executed the way it should have been. Like, I love the story, I love the interactions with all the characters. I mean, I'm up for a challenge, but the fact that there were not really any good places to level grind, and yet you just have so many fucking characters where, like, it should have been the sort of thing where, like, you collected experience, but then you could put experience into your characters to level them up, but maybe, like, in the next scenario, take that experience back and put them into other characters. I don't know. I don't necessarily have the solution to make this an S-tier game. I'd probably say this game was C+ at best, because of the not good execution. Level everyone to 99, then decide. That would take so fucking long. Like, level grinding in this game is such a slog. It actually crossed my mind, like, just to level everybody up on my own time for shits and giggles, just to see what they were capable of, but it would take so fucking long that I really have no interest in that. It's also a shame that I didn't really utilize Yang and Ursula very much. I love the idea of, like, the new generation rising up. Like I went ahead and went with Theodore instead of Cecil for my final team. I don't know if you've ever played any Phantasy Star games, but in Phantasy Star 3, there's actually a point where the new generation is just your new team. Hey, the other ninja. So actually, like, in a way, I kind of wish the game would have forced you to just be everyone from the next generation. Like, you know, maybe if I played this game again, I don't see myself streaming it again, unless I do the 3D Steam version or whatever. Like, maybe I would be like Theodore and Ursula and Palom and Porum, maybe one of the ninjas. Cool to have the main team all, you know, the new generation. Or I could do the worst character challenge, Edward and Harley. I can't believe that Harley is a playable character at the end, but not Fasolia. What were you thinking, Square Enix? You want me to be a secretary, but not a fucking sage? A Lunarian sage? Come on! What the fuck? Gotta be kidding me. What, is she gonna write some pieces of shit on... write some shit on a piece of paper and then, like, give it to the creator and expect the creator to stop it trying to destroy Earth? What, is she gonna find the creator? You owe Earth $100 billion. Fucking secretary. Come on. It is tragic that Anna died because Edward is such a fucking weenie. mean, Anna and Tella were just there for Edward. I guess is about all that is. Bet Edge is going to find Rydia. I don't know. I like how Izayu, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I like how that she looks like Chun-Li. Shit, maybe I'll have a playthrough with just the ninjas. Huh? Whatever. Yes, master. Your kind words. Edge isn't exactly a leader. Yep, Edge is going to Mist. Aww. Rydia kept the mysterious girl clone. Eats the crystals. That would be something. No, Rydia didn't turn into the mysterious girl. I'm pretty sure the mysterious girls were cloned from Rydia, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shit, Azura and Leviathan are here. That's pretty nice of Rydia to refer to them as her parents. Macaulay Culkin? I don't think so. Oh. This is actually pretty fucking adorable. So they just fucking saved the universe. And they're still training. I mean, I guess that's good. You don't want to get soft, but... settle down, guys. Come on. 1 damage. Come on, old man. You can do better than that. Theodore's still in the back row. Yeah. Cecil, you're still doing 1 damage? What is going on over here? You were pulling your punches, weren't you, old man? Theodore must become a Dark Knight. Oh yeah, what's Golbez up to? Is he back on the moon? Oh, everybody just gave Golbez the lunar whale. Sure, you can have it, buddy. Why not? Oh shit, is Golbez gonna become a paladin? Where the fuck is Fasoya? So is that it? Fasoya is actually dead, and that's why he wasn't playable at the end? Yeah, I beat the game, man. You missed it. It took long enough. Part 39. Of streams between 2 and 5 hours each. Well, not a whole lot of shots. You missed it. I fucking knocked over my goddamn tumbler and Lost almost all of my fucking liquor. But I got this. It was fucking tragic. I knocked over probably 3 or 4 shots. And tomorrow is my go to the grocery store day, so that's all I got left for now. Cheers, you. I hope they're gonna let us know if Fusoya's alive still. Still doing Final Fantasy VI after this, yes. I'll probably go until I get the first set of Espers, even though I'm not using any Espers in this playthrough. I always do. But okay. Yet again, you don't know what you're talking about, Matt. I've never done a natural magic run on my channel before. This is a natural magic run that I'm doing on Final Fantasy VI. So the only ones learning magic are Terra and Celeste because they learn them naturally from leveling up. Looks like a pleasure cruise to you, Theodore! Damn, Kain is ruling with an iron fist all of a sudden. Not late in the game. I'll level up with the Espers. When I first get them, I'll get everyone to level 11. And then once I get the second set of Espers, well, after that, actually, because I actually get the Espers from the auction house. And then I get, Zone Seek, which gives you +2 magic. And I'll get everyone up to about level 13 or 14. And then I try to get everyone collected in the world of Ruin before I really start leveling up for the final phase. It's kind of annoying that once you start collecting characters at the end, like their level bounces out with the other characters. So if you've leveled up any characters a bunch, once you acquire the characters again, their levels will go up. My anus! Alright, everybody, so I just finally beat Final Fantasy IV, the complete collection on the PSP. I went through the base game, I went through the interlude, I went through After Years. A lot of people say that this is the best version of Final Fantasy IV. I don't know if I agree with that. I love the Super Nintendo version of Final Fantasy IV, aka Final Fantasy II. Like, it's as I get older, really appreciate a bite-sized game because I can take it all in a very quick fashion. It's cool to play the different versions of Final Fantasy IV. PSP version is definitely a solid one. I like how it looks. I like, the FMV sequences at the beginning of the games. Like, it looks beautiful. If I could have a Final Fantasy IV remake, I would want it to look just like the FMV sequences. That being said, these versions are a little bit of a pain in the ass. They're definitely more difficult, and it's fine, but I like getting to know an RPG so well that you don't need to level up. And that's not a thing in this version. What version am I playing next of Final Fantasy IV? I'm not going to play Final Fantasy IV again for a while. But after these credits, I'm going to get back into Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. What about your god? I'm playing it on my PS5. What do you mean, oh my god? Get out of here. Anyway, I love Final Fantasy IV. I do. But the complete collection is a little bit of... It's different than the other versions. If you want a little more challenge in your Final Fantasy IV, but you still want it to be 2D, I recommend the complete collection on the PSP. You're gonna have to do some grinding. Grindy. Like the original Final Fantasy II on the Super Nintendo, which is Japan's Final Fantasy IV. You don't really have to grind. There may be a couple times in the entire game you have to grind, but if you got the know-how, you can get through Final Fantasy IV on the Super Nintendo. You know what you're doing without grinding. And it always makes me happy to get through an RPG just with know-how. Obviously, in this game, I was getting my fucking ass handed to me throughout. And it was a little bit of a slog at times. There aren't really great places to level up. But I still recommend playing Final Fantasy IV After Years. And I recommend playing Final Fantasy IV Complete Collection. Just know there are going to be points where, like, if you're starting to struggle, you gotta grind. You just gotta grind. Like, there's no know-how that's going to get you out of that shit. Matt, I'm glad that you're liking Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. It is mostly based on the Super Nintendo version, with a little bit of changes, mainly dialogue changes. At any rate, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back at midnight with Final Fantasy VI, so come on back in about 13 minutes.